recording first. Okay. All right. So let's get started, okay, with the Singapore market first. Okay. We start with Singapore market and then we move on to the Hong Kong, and then last one, then we talk about US. Okay. US is the most exciting one. Okay, most bullish one. So we keep it, okay, we keep it to the last. All right. All right. So let's get started, okay, with what's happening right now. Okay. So what's happening right now? So this is the number one question, okay? Okay, what is happening right now? Okay, so what you observe, okay? So this is one of the things that is the most important, which is to observe, okay? Is to observe. So when you look at SGX, okay, when you look at Hong Kong, when you look at US, okay, what is happening? Okay, what's happening? So in SGX, okay, Singapore market, what do you see? We see the STI have a great, have a very quick sell down, okay? A big and fast sell down, right? So big and fast, okay? Sell down. Okay, so this is number one thing that, you know, that actually is happening right now, right? So when you look at STI, okay, STI, Straits Time Index, okay, this is what's happening, okay, this is what's happening, right? So the sell down is so fast, okay, it only happened in 1, 2, 3, 4. So in 4 trading days, okay, the market, right, actually dropped 6%, okay, 6%, okay, but it take the market how long to go up? It take the market almost 2 months to go up this 6%, but in 5 days, in 4 days, it just come out this 190 points, okay, 190 points downward move. Okay, so in other words, right now the market is very, very weak. Okay, overall is very, very weak. Overall, you know, this is institutional selling. Okay, institutional selling. Why? Because retail investors cannot be selling down this STI. Okay, retail investors cannot be selling down. You know how retail investors can sell down the STI, right? Okay, so what is happening here when you look at the, you know, the stocks, right? So you look at like stocks like DBS, okay, you can see that DBS has a very big sell down, very quick sell down, just like the STI. You look at UOB, okay, what's happening here? Also having this very quick sell down. If you look at OCBC, okay, OCBC, right? If you attend our previous session, we say that this OCBC is one of the weakest. Okay, one of the weakest among the banks. This OCBC, right, is the weakest bank. Okay, it's the weakest bank. So OCBC, right, break this kind of like, you know, 6-month low. Okay, 6-month low. So throughout the year, it has been going on a sideways. Okay, it didn't really break high like DBS. It didn't really break high like this UOB. So over here, okay, it went sideways, and crash. Okay, so called like crash, right? So what do you see here is, you know, it's breaking down this kind of like neckline or a very strong support level. Okay, in other words, technically it doesn't look good at all. Okay, technically it doesn't look good at all. So usually, right, okay, how come it drops so fast? Okay, how come it drops so fast? Okay, like what I say, this is not a retail selling. This is usually, right, institutional selling. Okay, so in other words, okay, in other words, for the midterm trend, okay, midterm trend is this red color. Midterm trend, we are in a correction already. Okay, we are obviously in a correction already. So if you look at UOB, we are in a correction already. Okay, we're in a correction already. Okay, if you look at DBS, okay, we are in a correction already. Okay, so over here, some people will say, hey, you know, today, right, there is this rebound. Okay, there's this like very quick rebound. So isn't this a good opportunity to buy? Okay, isn't it a good opportunity to buy? Okay, so if you look at the past, okay, the past what we call trend, past trend. Okay, how the sell down, okay, how the sell down usually recover? Okay, how does sell down usually recover? So this is one of the strategy, right, we use when the stock is on the downtrend. Okay, so today we have a very huge rebound. This is good if you can enter early. If you cannot enter early, you cannot enter, like between the 1/3 or half of this today's candle, right? Basically, right, you are in a very disadvantaged position. Okay, so today, right, if you can enter early, on the 1/3 of the whole thing, that is very good. Okay, that's very good. You are entered a good position. But if you say, now still can buy or not, okay, this one is a bit difficult to tell. Okay, this is very, very difficult to tell because the stock has already gone up like 5%, okay, since the previous day closing. Okay, since the previous day closing. So it went up like 5%. Okay, so what is happening here? Okay, what is expected? Okay, what is expected? Okay, so in other words, right? Okay, this what we call the market, right? Okay, the market, right? Whenever, right, there is this kind of like a sell down, a very quick sell down, it is something like this SGX. Okay, SGX. So SGX, right, when it had a very quick sell down, okay, if it's a very quick sell down, okay, so sometimes it might have this kind of like a 1 day big rebound. Okay, it might have a 1 day big rebound. So this rebound, okay, might not really bring this stock back to the original place. Okay, it might not, most of the time it doesn't. Okay, most of the time it doesn't. Okay, so usually, right, when there is a very quick sell down, okay, usually, right, a lot of people will be trapped. A lot of people will be trapped. Okay, why? Because too late. Too late. Everybody say too late to sell. Too late to sell. Okay, so whenever there's a quick sell down, okay, it is an institutional selling. They're selling very fast. They're selling, very quickly, and then retail usually will be a bit slower, and probably they decide not to sell already. Okay, not to sell it. So usually, this is the case. Okay, it might stay down for a while. It might stay down for a while. Okay, so for DBS, UOB, okay, all this, right, this kind of like quick sell down is not very nice. Okay, it's not very nice. But today the price action, okay, today's price action actually helps a lot. Okay, it have a rebound, but still, okay, still it's not a very good entry for any trader. Okay, it's not a very good entry for any trader. So what do we mean by good entry? A good entry, okay, what is a good entry? Okay, so let's talk about this thing. Okay, if you want to catch the bottom, okay, catch the bottom. Okay, so what is the criteria of catching a bottom? So number one is the stock drop, right, into a oversold region. So if a stock drop into an oversold region, it is qualified as a potential bottom. Understand? Okay. The second thing is you want to decide, okay, is this stock up a little bit or up a lot? Okay. If up a little bit, then to me, right, it's an opportunity. Okay, then it's opportunity. If you up a little bit, then why? Because usually, right, we set a stop loss. Okay, we set a stop loss to catch the bottom. Okay, so in this kind of scenario, it is more likely to be a potential bottom. Why? Because this candle shows that, okay, not sure it is going to rebound or not. So some people will buy, some people will not buy. Okay, so this kind of not sure kind of a scenario, then it is an opportunity. Okay, this kind of a big candle, okay, it doesn't look like opportunity anymore because it has gone up already. Okay, it's gone up already. So in this case, okay, it's not a good setup. Okay, it's not a good setup because of the volatility, drop very fast, go up also very fast. So it is a very volatile kind of a scenario. Okay, so in this case, it's not it's not the best time to jump in or to sell. Okay, to take profit maybe, I mean to cut loss or what, this rebound give a very good opportunities to kind of like take profit. Okay, why? Because anybody, right, who buy at the low, they want to take some profit, because one day you make 3%, one day you make 4%, right? It is a good opportunity for people to take profit if it go higher. Okay, if you go higher. People who previously bought over here, any price over here, right, they also want to take profit. Okay, people who buy at a higher point, they also want to cut loss. Okay, they want to minimize loss, faster get out. So in this kind of scenario, right now, it is not a very good setup for for anybody to trade. Okay, to trade these stocks. So for short-term trading, I don't see any like good opportunities right now. So DBS, UOB, all these doesn't look okay. Maybe if UOB settle down sideways, giving a like this kind of a scenario, okay, it drop and then settle down, okay, and give a bottom signal, okay, then this kind of a scenario, right, will be a better deal. Okay, so you look at a bottom signal. So over here, right, this is the bottom signal. Okay, so bottom signal, it drop, okay, and then it reverse, right? Then there's a bottom signal. So this is an opportunities. It drop and then it give a very small little candle, then this is an opportunity. If it drop and give a small, not very sure candle, then this is an opportunity, right? If it drop very fast and then it give this kind of like small little candle, okay, small little candle, then this is an opportunity. So over here, okay, over here, this is also a nice one. Okay, it's also a nice one. This also a nice one, just that the system did not capture. Okay, the system did not capture, but based on what we study, right? Okay, usually, right, a bottom is usually like this kind of small little candle, then the opportunities presents itself. Okay, so right now, what's the problem? Right now, the candle is a bit too big. Okay, too big means a bit too volatile to to form a bottom. So if you can consolidate 2 days, 3 days, slow down a little bit, okay, stabilize the price, then the big funds, right, okay, might come in. Okay, might come in. So right now, it's too early to tell the stocks whether is it time to get in. Okay, so we look at some other Singapore stocks. Okay, so AEM is super strong. Okay, this is a super strong stock. It go up, it goes sideways, it doesn't crash with the market. Okay, so what doesn't kill you make you stronger. So this stock may be good for short-term trading. So this is a short-term trading kind of stocks. Okay, Parkway Life. Okay, Parkway Life is always the stock, right, to watch for, especially during a market correction. Okay, so right now, okay, you can see that this Parkway Life is still strong. Okay, so if you say that market really bad, actually it's not really that bad. Okay, so over here you can see that every time it pull back, it recovers. So Parkway Life has been one of the best, strongest stocks over the past 5 years. Okay, in terms of the so-called blue chip. Okay, blue chip. So this is one of the best uptrend stocks. Okay, so Parkway Life is still healthy. That's a good news. So for short-term traders, I think this is also one of the stocks to watch, because right now there's nothing much for Singapore traders. Okay, so AEM, Parkway Life. Okay, so what we do here, we use this ultimate bull screener. Same thing, we go through the screener, and this is hourglass. Okay, so hourglass, right? Okay, seems like still good. Okay, it seems like still good. So you can see that this kind of like consolidation, this is a grade A quality one. Wow, this one is very nice one. Okay, this one is also not bad. Okay, so right now, this consolidation is just like the previous one. It's just like the previous one. Okay, so if any good news or any good, nice little candle, okay, that looks like this. Okay, let's say if it's blue color, right? Okay, so if you see any like, wow, this kind of like small little candle or reversal, right? Okay, this marks a potential for a 3-day run. Okay, a 3-day run. Seems like because you can see that past trend, it runs for 4 days. This trend, okay, it runs for like 5 days. This blue arrow, it runs for like 5 days. This blue arrow, it runs for like another 3 days, right? So every time it runs, okay, short-term trend, it usually runs between 14 to 25%. So it's around 12 to 25%. So if there's a, if the smart money is still in play, right, then this is something that is in the momentum, right? Right now it's a momentum. So this blue arrow, right, you might want to monitor during the intraday. So if intraday you can see a blue arrow, or if intraday you see a kind of like, a turnaround, okay, this is one of the stocks for trading, okay, for short-term trading. Okay, so Olam had a very good breakout of the resistance. Okay, so Olam, right, had this like a huge, very nice looking cup and handle, and a very nice breakout. Okay, a very nice breakout, but then it break out at the wrong timing. Once it break out, the market start to crash. Okay, so I'm not sure whether still good or not, but as long as it's still here at the ultimate bull screener, okay, we will keep this in the watch list. So for Singapore, Parkway Life, AEM, Hourglass, Olam, these are still doing well. Okay, UMS, this is a grade A one, okay, grade A kind of a pattern, right? So you can see, like example this one. Okay, there's a like previously there's an uptrend, then there's a pullback, and then here, and then you consolidate some more, and then there's the huge run. Okay, there's a huge run. So right now, what is happening here is it is a consolidating. Okay, when the market is crashing, the market crash. Okay, how many points? 100 over point. There is in 4 days, right? 190 points, right? STI. So UMS, right, is doing very well in terms of holding on to the price. Okay, so this one is kind of like the Tesla in Singapore. I mean, Tesla means very strong. Tesla is in US. Okay, but this UMS, right, is like, okay, this is the tech stock. Okay, the tech stocks that you want to be monitoring. Okay, you want to be monitoring. So here is a huge base. Here's a huge base. So breaking out of this huge base, right, is basically clear off a lot of what we call those weak holders. Okay, so people who want to take profit, they probably already take profit. People who want to sell, they probably already sell. So in other words, right, like example here, right, you see a huge consolidation. Okay, so after you take out this consolidation, the breakout, it had a very nice run. Okay, after you clear off this consolidation, it had a very nice run. So right now we are clearing off another base. Okay, and this base is about 1, 2, 3, 4 months base. By right, okay, if everything looks good, this is the stocks that have all the criteria. Number one is a quality company. Number two, it has a good, healthy volume. Okay, one day trade 3-4 million shares. And number three, it is not very expensive. It's $1 plus. Okay, $1 plus in Singapore is considered cheap lah. Okay, AEM, the price point, is not so nice. It's $5 plus. Okay, UMS has a better kind of like a price point, right? $1 plus. So to some investors, it still appear as still affordable, still cheap. Okay, still cheap. So okay, let's take a look. Okay, so if you look at current market, right, the whole idea is you want to be looking at which one is the one that holding strong. The price is not falling, despite of the market weakness. Okay, so Starhub, okay, Starhub start to move a little bit. Very strange. Okay, long time never see it move already, but now it start to kind of like move a little bit. Okay, first time I see in the ultimate bull for after many years. Okay, Netlink defensive stocks. Okay, so market is on the defensive side. So all the retail REITs, SPH REITs, okay, they are not doing that well. Okay, because of the virus. Okay, so retail REITs are definitely affected. Hospitality REITs definitely is affected as well. Okay, so all these are Saiso, Ascot, all these are retail hospitalities. Okay, so land lease also affected because this is retail, right? So overall, okay, it's still a question mark whether this what we call this virus, right? Okay, this problem, right, is going to stay for a while or not. Okay, so yeah, that's the thing. Okay, can you touch on the US market? US market will be at around 8:15, I think. Okay. Yeah, after I finish Singapore, I will talk about Hong Kong. Then after that, we will go to US. All right. So US is the best one. Okay. So we keep it for the last. Okay. So the rest of the stocks, not fantastic. Okay, not fantastic. So Q&M Dental had a very nice setup over here. Okay, so this is a round bottom. Okay, a round bottom. So usually, right, the price move in such a round bottom, okay, is most likely is in play, okay, because must be man-made, then can be round, okay, correct? If naturally, naturally it won't be that round. Okay, so man-made one more round, right? Okay, so over here, okay, this is a typical cup and handle pattern. So the thing is, if you can see something like this, okay, if you can see something like this, it consolidate. This is like a, it's supposed to go like this, okay, consolidate sideways a little bit, okay, like this, sideways. Okay, so this, hopefully they do this now. Okay, so if they do this, then okay, you can stand by. Okay, so if they move up already, okay, then they do a consolidation sideways. Okay, if they move up already, the consolidation sideways. Okay, this is a nice one. If they move up already, the consolidation sideways, this is a nice one, but it didn't end very well. Okay, so over here, look out for this. Okay, look out for this little pullback. So right now you can see this is a smart money. Smart money is in. So this stock, right, had a potential. Okay, especially these few days, the market is falling. Okay, this stocks is rising with increased volume. Okay, rising with increased volume. So which means, it is healthy. Okay, it's healthy. Okay, so how many stocks we have talked about already? Can anybody summarize if I ask for the top stocks to watch during this period? Okay, so the rest, Star Hill Global, all this is going to be weak unless you strongly believe that the virus is going to go away. Okay, so if you strongly believe the virus is going to go away, Star Hill Global is one of the stocks to kind of like, it's an investment kind of stocks. That means you buy on dip. Okay, buy on dip. So all these land lease, okay, Star Hill Global, these are the, must be virus go away, then it'll be good. Okay, because they are the retail REITs. All right, so the rest, Kim Lee, okay, Kim Lee, I also think that is a good, really a potential setup. Okay, a potential setup. But over here, you can see one thing here. This is also a very interesting pattern. So it's kind of like getting tighter and tighter. Okay, so in other words, this pattern, okay, eventually it could be the start of a very nice uptrend. Price point is very cheap. Okay, it's very cheap. 40 cents is a very cheap stocks. In other words, right, Singapore don't have much stocks to like to go up double or triple, not really that possible. But for Kim Lee, to $1, okay, to $1, it's not difficult, because $1 price point to many people is still cheap. Okay, so for 40 cents to move, like from here 20 cents to move to 40 cents, to 30 cents, 30 cents to 40 cents, 40 cents, you take a break and had this very nice looking round bottom with the virus scaring everybody. Right? Kim Lee also never dropped. That means it's a potential, right? I mean, like, by right, virus and restaurant, okay, it should go down, right? By right, it should go down, right? Like the REITs, right? Like the land lease, like all this, right? But Kim Lee has showed strength. Okay, it showed strength. Okay, so there's a huge volume here, 11 million. Okay, 11 million. So which means that people who get in here, they are still staying, still lingering around. They are still lingering around. They are not going away. So you can see with a huge volume spike up, this could be the start, of this run. Okay, with a huge volume over here, spike up, this could be the start of a huge run. So every of this run, right? Of course, here don't have lah, but somewhere here is a gap up or what, it will start to run again. So far, this is one of the most uptrend stocks, okay, one of the most over the past few years. Okay, so Raffles Medical, okay, Raffles Medical, this one have to be a bit careful. Okay, Raffles Medical, right, is kind of like a medical stocks. Okay, by right, okay, with the COVID, Omicron, right? Okay, it's supposed to run up, but then never really run. Okay, so Raffles Medical is a bit risky. Okay, and this sell down is a bit scary. Okay, so this sell down is a bit scary. So every time we see a stock, right, that start this kind of like 8% drop in one day, usually marks the top. Okay, the top of the chart, right? Start with this kind of like a quick and fast sell down. So remember, quick and fast sell down means retail investor cannot escape. Cannot escape means, it's going to die of slow death. Okay, it might die of slow death. So over here, Raffles Medical had a good run over the past this 1 over years with all the COVID project. Okay, so very soon, if things doesn't kind of like like disappointment start to set in, like, oh, your sales drop, earnings drop because less demand for this medical or what, I don't know. Okay, so over here start to get a bit kind of like tough, okay, kind of get a bit tough. Okay, so of course it will not just crash or what lah. Sometimes I'm just saying maybe, right, it will just go sideways. Okay, so as long as it's still above 134, it will still look healthy. Okay, it will still look healthy. But then just now the few stocks, what stock I talk about? Can somebody just summarize a little bit? Okay, somebody just summarize what stock. If I let you choose, just now I talk so many stocks, right? I say so many stocks, right? Okay, what about Union Gas? Union Gas, I think since that time, right, it actually had this quick and fast sell down. It's gone already. Okay, gone case already. So once it had this big and fast sell down, it's gone case. I mean, like, not say gone case. I mean, it's a downtrend. Okay, downtrend. So on the uptrend, you don't see this kind of like quick and fast sell down. Okay, but if you look at like stocks like Top Glove, all this, right? Okay, usually all the big downtrend starts with a quick and fast sell down. Okay, all the big downtrend starts with a quick and fast sell down. Okay, so same thing as Rex. Also, I think we'll probably have a big and fast sell down. Okay, Rex also, doesn't look good anymore. Oil stocks, okay, oil stock all get hit. Okay, oil stock all get hit. Okay, so a consolidation must not break the support. Once the consolidation break the support, obviously is actually not something not right already. Okay, so over here on this day, it dropped 9%. Okay, so on this day it dropped 9%. It no longer the nice looking chart anymore. Okay, so whenever it dropped like this 9% suddenly, okay, that's considered a quick and fast sell down, right? Okay, so ISDN, how's it? ISDN still kind of like in play, but then it's a bit of kind of like volatile. Okay, a bit volatile. Okay, so this one, although you can say that, oh, this is what we call a cup and a handle kind of like a setup, but I think this stock is a bit difficult. Like this stock is not easy. Okay, so compared to the rest, this is a healthy volume, healthy smart money, healthy trend right now. Is midterm is uptrend. Overall is doing well. Today is a good price action. Just that the whole thing here is a range bound. Okay, so this is like a range bound. This is like a very big range bound. Okay, so it's not that easy. Okay, so let's take a look at some of your stocks. Okay, Keppel DC, how about it? Okay, let's take a look. I also want to see. Keppel DC is more for dividend. Okay, dividend. Overall, right, it is downtrend. Okay, overall it is downtrend. How it will turn up to be uptrend? They must have some really good turnaround story. Okay, because if you without a turnaround story, this is a huge downtrend, just like Alibaba, right? Just like Alibaba, it's the same, kind of like vibes. Okay, that means this stock has been down and down and down and down. So how will it turn around? We don't know. Okay, we don't know. So I also don't know. Is that okay? So few stock to take note. Propnex is getting too sideways already. Okay, probably okay. If the big players were to get out, they probably have got out already. Okay, so this is a huge distribution. Okay, this is a huge distribution. Okay, so if you want to see whether it's a what we call accumulation, usually, right, they will have a big up. Okay, a big and quick move upwards. Okay, but in this case, it goes sideways and drift and drift and drift and drift. Doesn't show any strength over the past 20 days. Okay, so this is a big sell down, right? This is a huge sell down. So this is a selling, followed by more selling, followed by a lot others like kind of like selling going on. Okay, so it doesn't look strong at all. Okay, it doesn't look strong at all. So you look at this kind, right? Okay, it dropped and then one day rebound and then drop some more. Okay, drop 2 days, one day look like a rebound and then drop 3 days. Up one day, drop 3 days. Up one day, what do you expect? You see what I mean? So it doesn't look very good now. It doesn't look very good. So Propnex is the leader. So the other one actually is also a follower. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me see. Propnex, Riverstone. Riverstone, I don't think will be good lah. But I mean, it follows all the glove lah. Okay, follow all the gloves. So this is a huge kind of like, a huge sell down. Okay, a huge sell down. Okay, so this kind of pattern. Okay, this kind of pattern, it will press it, much further. Okay, so this one we call a fail rebound. Fail rebound. So if it rebound fail, right, usually, right, it kind of like putting oil to the fire, because when rebound, a lot of people buy and then more people cut loss. more people cut loss. So in this kind of scenario, it is not a very good sign. Okay, it's not a very good sign. So this stock, if you follow the system, you should be out long ago. Okay, you should be out long ago. Okay, $1.30, you know, it could have got out already. Oh, it's a very bad you know, a very bad situation. Okay, I think don't need to see all the stocks, because the more you see, the more you forget what I just said. Okay, the most important thing right now, right, is what I said just now. Okay, what I said just now. So basically, what I said just now, you all still remember. So what is the stock? What is the stock? Okay, iFast also looking very bad. Okay, doesn't look good at all. Okay, a lot of kind of like a distribution, and these few days doesn't show any strength. Okay, doesn't show any strength. So this is kind of like dying of a slow death. Okay, slow death. So it's going nowhere. Okay, it's going nowhere. No strength. Okay, this few days is the best to see the stock whether strong or not strong. Okay, this few days, right, is the best, right, to see whether the stock is strong or not strong. So if the stock is really strong, you would have see, okay, you would have see it already. Okay, so you all get it or not? You all get what stock or not? Okay, anybody can type. Okay, what stock is strong? Okay, what stock is strong? Okay, so just now somebody said AEM, UMS, right? Among AEM, UMS, which one is like kind of like a nicer one, right? UMS is nicer one, right? Okay, so and then Kim Lee, right? Kim Lee. Okay, Kim Lee is very strong. Okay, Kim Lee. Kim Lee is also very cheap, and Kim Lee also had a good kind of like story. Good story. Okay, so story means what? Means now that we have opened up, 5 person can eat together. Okay, you know, just like Raffles Medical, right? Previously, right? Oh, because everybody is locked down, everybody need to take vaccine, then there is a good story for it to run, right? So this is a 70 cents to 150. Okay, so Kim Lee, okay, Kim Lee, for the past don't know how many months, can only 2 person 1 table. Okay, correct. So so for the next, you know, 3 quarter, okay, for the next 3 quarter, probably, you know, things get better for Kim Lee, right? Okay, so so these few days, okay, the Omicron doesn't kill it at all. Okay, doesn't kill it at all. So you know, so this is a sign of strength. Okay, so Henry got it very nicely. AEM, UMS, QNM, Kim Lee, Parkway. Okay, Raymond also got one. Hourglass. Hourglass has been strong. Yes. Hourglass is more for a short-term trend. Okay, so as long as it's still this pattern, short-term is still good. Okay, so this is more like a short-term trend. Okay, nobody talk about hourglass, but actually, right, hourglass, right, is the iFast pattern. It's exactly how iFast went up. Okay, initially iFast, nobody talk about it. Okay, nobody talk about it. So this is the how it actually moved from 90 cents to 180, from 180 to 290, 290 to 380. Okay, hourglass. Okay, hourglass also like this, right? Okay, from 50 cents to $1, from $1 to 150, to 150 to $2. So as long as nobody, you know, a lot of people talk about it, it just quietly go up. You know, sometimes this kind of stocks is the one that runs up the most, runs the most. Okay, so the rest, of course, there's still some other stocks that's better or what, right? You know, some other stocks like this MedTech, okay, MedTech. You know, you can see that before that nobody trade, but now it seems like, how come got all this thing here? You know, who is buying? Okay, so this is something like kind of like weird, right? Okay, something like fishy, something fishy. So it's also show good strength, these few days. never really drop, is kind of like, interesting. Okay, kind of interesting. So if on a daily basis, every day it crossed $1 million, you see the past few days, right? Okay, like this day, right? Down there, right, is 16 million times 30 cents. That's about 4-5 million in Singapore, right? Okay, 16 million volume, 16 million times 30 cents. Okay, 16 million times 30 cents. So the daily traded is about $4 million, which is very healthy. Okay, very healthy. Okay, so this is probably one of the stocks that is in play. So I think it's semiconductor or the kind of like trend, which is UMS, this kind of like AEM, MedTech. Right? This is the strongest stocks in Singapore right now. The rest, if I never really mentioned about it, well, this one no volume, not healthy. Okay, not healthy. This one nobody trade. Okay, nobody trade. Okay, for somebody to trade it one day, average day for the past many days, right? It must be more than at least $1-2 million. Then it's healthy. Okay, SGX, all this, I know. Okay. So today, one day rebound. Okay. So you can see the pattern here is drop, 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 one day rebound. If never go up, oh my God. One day rebound. If never continue, oh my God. So now we are on this one day rebound. Hopefully it stop doing this. Stop doing this already. So it's on the very weak chart pattern. Okay, very weak chart pattern. Okay, of course I hope that it recover because a lot of investor is holding this SGX, but it's sadly one of the one of the stocks that a lot of people hold, and then a lot of people are losing money together. Reminds me of the Keppel Corp pattern. Keppel Corp. Okay, that means like, a lot of people buy Keppel Corp last time and then all go together. Okay, a lot of people buy Sembcorp Marine, then all lose money together. Okay, so last stock, Grand Venture. Volume also a bit too low. The sideways also a bit too sideways. The overall, the trend is not strong. So nobody is really trading. Okay. So if you look at the healthy ones, okay, they usually have like, 1/million, this kind, right? Okay, then it's more healthy. Now it's a bit like too thin, volume too thin. Okay, so the rest, Olam also, just now we talked about it, right? Okay, it's a huge cup and handle breakout, but then because it's a kind of like blue chip index kind of stocks, it comes down with the market. Overall, it's not the weakest blue chip. Okay, it's not the weakest blue chip. It's one of the stronger one. So next few days, if it quickly recover, then possible. Okay, possible. Okay, wow. Okay, so let's after this Franken, we move on to Hong Kong. Okay, Franken not nice. Okay, getting old already. I think getting old already. Okay, getting old already. So not nice. Okay, not like this sell down is not nice. Okay, it's not good basically. Okay, it should not go down so much when it is the kind of like tech stocks. Okay. All right, so let's move on to Hong Kong market. Okay, let's do a bit of Hong Kong market and then we move on to US market. All right, so I hope you learned something along the way. Okay, why? Because the more you see the stocks pattern, right, the more you can understand like how a normal a healthy stocks, right, is looking like. So same thing, Hong Kong, what we do is just change to Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Okay, Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So Hong Kong Stock Exchange, okay, if you look at the ultimate bull, right? Ultimate bull, if you rank it up with the value, okay, you will see a few interesting stocks here. Number one is BYD. So BYD, right, is doing this consolidation, and sideways Okay, still haven't break out yet. Okay, still haven't break out yet. So overall, okay, it is one of the strongest blue chip stocks. Okay, one of the strongest blue chip stocks. So by right, okay, by right, it should just break out, right? Okay, by right lah. Okay, so that's the what we anticipate lah. Okay, that's what we anticipate. So if we break out, then probably another 20% run. That is kind of like expected, but still waiting. Okay, we're still waiting. So the market overall is not good. Tektronic, okay, Tektronic is a long-term uptrend stocks. Okay, one of the stocks that is the strongest in the Hang Seng index. Okay, so over here, Hong Kong stocks blue chip, right? One of this is one of the strongest. Okay, Tektronic, I think is do power tools. Okay, so China Power, all this, okay, is I think it's utilities. Okay, so all these, some of them is not that popular, but of course everybody will know this stock called Xiaopeng, Xpeng. Xpeng doesn't look very nice in the Hong Kong listed, but it looks very nice in the US. Okay, so this is one of the strongest stocks in US. One of the strongest stocks in US. So I'm not talking about Hong Kong, I'm talking about US. Okay, so still doing well. Okay, yesterday Dow Jones is down like 2%. This stock is up by 7%. It is stronger than Tesla. Surprisingly, right? It's stronger than like Tesla. So probably due to the earnings, right? Okay, so Li Auto, all this, they are doing very well. Okay, Li Auto. Okay, the Nasdaq one is doing very well. Okay, it's breaking above the resistance over here. Okay, it's probably breaking the rest of the other resistance. So in other words, right, one of the things that if you're wondering why Singapore, it's not strong, Singapore is mostly focusing on the bank. Okay, the bank. Okay, so if the banks are not doing well, then STI and everything will kind of like feels weak. Okay, so one of the strongest sectors is the EV, electric vehicle. Okay, that is the one thing that is going up. Okay, so BYD is EV, and then this Xiaopeng is a EV, and this Li Auto is a EV. The rest, all these Town Gas, China Power, these are utilities. So in other words, for Hong Kong, those fund managers, right, they are buying into utilities, means they are also very scared. Okay, the market is very weak, so they are all running to utilities stocks, which usually can't make much money on. Okay, so the rest of the other stocks, right, they are not doing well. Okay, not doing well. So for Hong Kong market, it is tough. Okay, it is tough. So previously, okay, we talked about some of the glass company. One of the strongest glass company is this glass company called Luoyang Glass. So you can see on the list here, there's one of them is this Luoyang Glass. Okay, so the rest, okay, the rest is not that strong. So the rest is not that strong. So what you want to do here, right, is you want to kind of like look at what is the stocks with the smart money. Okay, what is smart money? And if you look at those stocks, okay, those stocks that is traded with a higher value. Okay, traded with higher value. So over here, you can see that Xiaopeng is like 300 over a million. Okay, so let's say we put kind of like example like okay, this kind of stock must be a bit careful. Must be a bit careful for Hong Kong, right? Stocks that's below 15 billion. Okay, they might get pump and dump. Pump and dump means it might just drop 50% or 90% in 10 minutes. So any stocks that is below 15 million, if you don't really know the company, Okay, if you never see this company before, you cannot trade based on the what we call cannot trade based on this kind of like news lah, or what 15 billion, okay, 15 billion, not 15 billion Hong Kong dollar. Okay, so all this, okay, there has a potential within 10 minutes, not 10 days, within 10 minutes has a potential to drop 50 to 80%. So Hong Kong cannot touch. I give you an example. Okay, this one is an example. Okay, send as an example. Like this. Okay, up. Within 10 minutes, zoom, like this. For Hong Kong, cannot trade the small cap. Okay, especially if some pretty girl give you the tips. Okay, so pretty girl, be careful. Okay, be careful of the pretty girl tips. Okay, so that's the WeChat scam lah. The WeChat scam. So for Hong Kong, right, you want to kind of like filter a little bit. So we will kind of like let's say I put a minimum value. Okay, minimum value, let's say 40 million. Okay, 40 million. Okay, so when I do that, a lot of stocks will get filtered out. And when I rank in terms of the value, I will get kind of like the most liquid stocks. Okay, the most liquid stocks. And from here, some of these, they are better quality. Okay, they are better quality. Okay, so that is the thing. So in other words, there's not much of a stocks to watch. Okay, so previously, right, we talked about the battery. So Ganfeng lithium, EV battery. Okay, EV battery. This one, right, is still kind of like sideways. Okay, sideways. Okay, so in China, there are some stocks there's what we call there's still kind of like strong. Okay, so let me just okay, wait, let me see. Okay, for China, let me just pull out my watch list. Okay, so for China, right? Okay, China, basically there's a few what we call battery stocks. Okay, battery stocks. One is the Yunnan Energy. Oh, okay. Yunnan Energy, China one. Okay, let me see the code. 002812. 002812. Not this one. Okay, anyway, let me just 300750. 300750. So this is Amperex. Okay, Amperex. So Amperex, right, is one of the battery maker. Okay, one of the battery maker. So Amperex is still doing very well. Okay, still doing very well. Yes. Okay, you all can buy the ETF, right? 2845. So if you don't know what company is EV, right? There's a ETF, right? Okay, ETF. Okay, ETF. That is what we call the China EV battery ETF. Okay, so this is the shortcut. This is a shortcut. So this one, right, will have a few of the best battery maker, and this is actually one of the strongest. Okay, 1298. Okay, 1298. Okay, Yunnan Energy. Not this one, not this one. Okay, not this one. Okay, so anyway, the what we call the battery side. Okay, the battery side. We are looking at this Tinci, but then it doesn't look very strong. Okay, so Tinci, right, supposed to rebound these few days, supposed to rebound. But then it doesn't really rebound. So we are trying to be a bit more careful right now. Okay, so by right, right, it goes up and then it pulls back and then it should rebound, pulls back, rebound, pull back, rebound, pull back. Should rebound, right? But this time it doesn't bounce. It doesn't bounce. Okay, it doesn't bounce. Okay, so if it doesn't bounce, then we're trying to be a bit careful. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, So same thing. Okay, this one is also one of the, yeah. Okay, this is the one I think. Okay, so this one also doesn't really kind of like bounce off. Okay, it doesn't really bounce off. So the EV battery, Ganfeng, this one, and the Jiangsu Azure 2245, right? 002245. Okay, this Jiangsu Azure, right, is the one of the strongest. Okay, so one of the strongest. So this is also doing the EV battery. EV battery. So in other words, oh yeah, Emperex cannot trade. Okay, cannot trade. Emperex cannot trade. I mean, just for, you know, can see cannot trade. Okay, Emperex cannot. It's not a northbound like a tradable. Okay, they didn't open up. Okay, so this one you want to also you know, put in a watch list. Is the strongest. Okay, but you know, we are still looking. The tradable one is the Tinci and this like a Ganfeng. That's more of a popular one. Okay, and the volume, you know, all this Ganfeng is the probably the most volume one. Okay, so the rest, okay, the rest probably I'm not paying a lot of attention in the Hong Kong market. Still doesn't look very good, especially, you know, all these like Tencent. They doesn't look very nice. Okay, good if you are short-term traders. Buy at the bottom, sell at the top. Buy at the bottom, sell at the top. But you know, it's not going anywhere. Okay, it's not going anywhere. It's going like sideways, and this gap down is not nice. Okay, this gap down is not nice. This gap down, right, is a slap in many people's face. Okay, so basically, these stocks, right, they are slapping the investors left, right, okay, left and right, left and right, left and right. So it's tough. Okay, it's tough. Razer, okay, Razer for me is more for my long-term investment lah. Okay, I don't trade these stocks because it's very volatile, right? Okay, and the trend, right, is very messy. Okay, so Razer most likely will privatize, right? Okay, so if you want to trade it, you must prepare for, you know, like any deals or what, right? Okay, privatize. Okay, so I hope Razer lists in US. If Razer lists in US, right, it will be a big thing. I will say, you know, it could be the next, like, you know, next big thing, okay, that make Singapore proud. Okay, so Razer, okay, doing very well. This huge drop, okay, due to the market crash as well. So right now is still recovering. I don't expect to see it go like straight up lah. Okay, I don't expect you to see it. So it's one of the volatile stocks. Okay, but definitely something has changed. Okay, something has changed. The volume you can see, you know, it has grown from a young boy to a teenager. Okay, young boy to a teenager. So in the next 10 years, if you see it list in US, okay, this is you know, one of the potential. Okay, one of the potential. Okay, so IPO high price, privatize low price, probably the big boss will, you know, try to do it better next time. Okay, so for Hong Kong, leaning, right, okay, is also one of the potential. Okay, one of the potential. Okay, so leaning has been going on the uptrend. Okay, going on the uptrend and going on the uptrend despite the market weakness. Okay, despite the market weakness. So this leaning, right, cannot break this kind of like 82 or 76 kind of level. Okay, if you break this, right, then you will probably see it drop this kind of like 50% kind of. Okay, so this is a support it must stay on. Why? Because this area is the market very weak time. Okay, that means that during the Hang Seng is falling, right, this stock is doing so well. Okay, so if you can survive until today, right, by right, you know, it should be flying when the market recover. Okay, by right, it should be like flying high when the market recover. So leaning have a better chance than Alibaba, okay, than those stock that is still lying down low, never go up. This one is a strong stock, consider a strong stocks. Past 2 days, it didn't drop despite this Hang Seng index drop so much, right? So also show strength. So by right, when today not very nice, today Hang Seng index recover, but it didn't really go up, you know. So we want to see it break this 100 point. Okay, if we can break the 100 point, then it is out of the danger zone. Okay, until now it is still struggling to build a base and break out of the base. So yeah, so still monitor. Anta is an important factor. Okay, if Anta go up, then Li-Ning go up, then the sector is strong. Okay, if Anta cannot stay on this kind of a support, if X-Step cannot stay on this support, I'm worried that Li-Ning might fail as well. Okay, so Anta, Li-Ning, X-Step, right? This tree is in a sector. Right? This tree is in a sector. So I'm trying to still be a bit hopeful for Li-Ning, but if this two is down, break the support level, Li-Ning might just go down, you know, and that's the end of this sportswear trend. Okay, end of this sportswear trend. Okay, if you look at US, right, actually Nike is quite strong. Okay, Nike is quite strong. Okay, so US, right, in US market, Nike is holding well. Okay, and Lululemon is also holding well. Is also holding well. It doesn't really go like downtrend like this X-Step or like this, you know. So you know, yeah. So Li-Ning is a bit 50-50 right now. It's on the sideline. It's on the sideline. Okay, so you know it must not fail this bottom signal. It must not fail this bottom signal. Okay, so if it's a successful bottom signal, next few days it should just bounce off like this. Okay, and you know you will see it break this 98, 99 point. Okay, if it's successful, then this should be what's happening, right? Okay, so so one of the most potential one, strongest one, is probably Sunny Optical. So for Hong Kong market, you can see that, you know, overall the rest of the stocks all falling, but this Sunny Optical is actually one of the strongest stocks. Okay, so you can see that for the past 1 over years, Hong Kong market is down. Okay, so over here, this is one of the trend up. Then this is the pullback up again. Okay, then it comes down again, and then now we are getting tighter and tighter. Most likely, you know, this is one of the strong resistance. Okay, most likely, I don't think it will break out straight away. Most likely, you know, it become like another pullback and then breakout. That's expected. Okay, so okay, why is it like that? Because, you know, first time it hit the resistance, never break. Second time hit the resistance, never break. Now it's like the fourth time, and you know, quickly down, and then a faster break, better like this. Okay, so that's a more preferred, because first day it touched, this is a very strong resistance, unlikely, you know, it break out right away. Okay, unlikely. This is a very strong resistance. But if you can break out, this stock is the Tencent kind of quality. Okay, Tencent kind of quality means, you know, it can really run when the market is good. Okay, so this stocks many years ago is just $3. Okay, just $3. It goes up to $200 over dollars. Okay, so if you go up to 400, you know, to be the next Tencent. Okay, this is one of the most potential one. Okay, so what about Tencent? Okay, what about Tencent? Tencent is beaten down. Okay, Tencent I think have a biggest problem is the regulation. Okay, the regulation is the biggest problem. Okay, so I think that is the thing that really, you know, kills all the whatever things that they are doing. Okay, so the regulation, okay, means you are trying to fight against the government. I think that is the very difficult things, very difficult things. So it doesn't look good at all. Okay, it doesn't look good at all. Okay, Meituan also I need to be a bit careful. Okay, because Meituan is a COVID stock. Okay, so right now, right, you have to be a bit careful on this COVID stock. Okay, so right now, okay, the thing here, right, for November, right, you realize one thing. COVID, okay, COVID stocks, right? That means 2020 COVID stocks, right? Okay, they are getting beaten down. Okay, beaten down. So stocks like Roku, okay, stocks like PayPal, okay, stocks like Square, stocks like C Limited, stocks like Meituan, okay, stocks like DoorDash, okay. So all these are food delivery, right? Food delivery, you know, they are getting like beaten down, okay, beaten down. So, okay, so this is like a huge sell down, okay, huge sell down, which means people are selling off this COVID stay at home stock. Okay, so this is called stay at home stock. Okay, so stay at home stock. Okay, stay at home stock is getting dangerous. Okay, as we pass this November, because there's a huge fast sell down for this stay at home stocks. So it's one of the dangerous sector in terms of not getting stuck. Okay, so the whole idea is we don't want to get stuck with last year stocks. Okay, so the rest, Pacific Basin is it shipping? Okay, is it shipping or not? Okay, oh, it's downtrend. Okay, this is a very nice downtrend. That means like very consistent downtrend. Okay, so the uptrend, you can see that blue color, okay, is uptrend, and red color is downtrend. Doesn't seem like, okay, so all these big downtrend starts with a 1 day fast sell down 10%, and then yeah, you know, that's the almost the start of the trend, right? Okay, so not nice at all. Okay, so the rest, if you can see for ultimate bull, there's nothing much here. There's nothing much here. All right, so let's move on to US market. US market is the most interesting one. So you can see, you know, this one what we see, right? All these Zoom, okay, all this Zoom, you know, all these stocks, they are all the stay-at-home stocks. Stay-at-home stocks is getting dangerous. Okay, it's getting dangerous. Okay, so for US market, right? US market, right? 3 strongest team. Okay, the 3 best, not best lah, strongest. Okay, 3 strongest team. Okay, so what is the 3 strongest team? Let me know in the chat. Okay, let me know in the comment. Okay, 3 strongest team is number 1, EV. Number 2, crypto. Number 3, okay, semicon. Okay, so this one is a very good okay, and very bad thing. Okay, very good and very bad thing. What I'm saying. Good as in it is very obvious. It's very obvious. Okay, EV, crypto, semicon, this is the focus. Okay, anything else get beaten down. Okay, okay, what about metaverse? Okay, so let me know what is the metaverse. What stock is in the metaverse? Okay, so metaverse, you got Facebook, you got Unity, you got Roblox. Okay, so Facebook, Unity, Roblox, Nvidia. Nvidia is everything lah. EV also Nvidia, metaverse also Nvidia, and then crypto also NVIDIA. Okay, so NVIDIA is everything, okay? Everything. Okay, NVIDIA is everything. Okay, NVIDIA, EV, crypto, semicon also have. Okay, also can, all can. Okay, so that's the interesting one, right? Okay, so among the metaverse, right? Most people buy which one? Okay, most people buy which one? Most people buy. Okay, not really lah. Okay, NVIDIA, a lot of people take profit, sell away already. Okay, a lot of people take profit. Sell away lah. You know. So most people buy Facebook for metaverse or for whatever reason because it's cheap. Okay, so the one that never run, okay, this one is the weakest. Okay, so this one is also the retail favorite. Okay, the retail favorite. That means in terms of a value kind of a play, right? Oh, man, Facebook, man, still haven't go up. Okay, still haven't go up. So any stock that still haven't go up, we want to be careful. Okay, you want to be a bit like, wonder like, hey, how come I never move? Okay, so Facebook is the weakest. Which one is the strongest? Which one is the strongest? Okay, so the three actually all is quite strong, but then these two is the strongest. Okay, these two is the strongest. Okay, so but the main thing, okay, because here Facebook is a big thing, okay, Facebook is a big thing in the metaverse team, right? It's a big company in the metaverse team. So if Facebook never really run, it weighs the team down. Okay, it weighs the teams down. Okay, so the rest is much smaller, right? So over here, okay, semicon, okay, we got like, okay, you got here you got like NVIDIA, you got like AMD. Okay, semicon is electronics and semicon together. Okay, you got AMD. So these two, wow, heavyweight. Okay, heavyweight. So these two heavyweight, right? They are doing very well. Okay, in terms of holding on the defense line, the defense line. Okay, so you can see all these like AMD. Okay, they are so strong. Okay, they're so strong. Yesterday also trying to make new high because the market dropped. Then it pulls back, right? Okay, so today most likely positive again, right? Positive again, right? So over here, is super strong with very minimum pullback, which makes it very hard to even get in. Okay, it makes it very hard to even get in. Okay, why TSM cannot run? Anything that looks low and cheap is very difficult to run. Okay, anything that looks high and expensive means there are no overhead supply. Okay, overhead supply, no overhead supply, easier to run. A lot of overhead supply means a lot of people stop. Then, it's more like difficult to run. Okay, so AMD, right? Wow, is crazily strong. Okay, it's very difficult for anybody to get in to buy. Right, very difficult to join this trend. Okay, so okay, so a lot of people will just take profit, and everybody is like selling, and yet the price is still not really moving. I mean, not really coming down. Okay, so NVIDIA, these are the blue chip, right? These are blue chip. So beside the blue chip, of course, you got some other like Qcom. Qcom also blue chip, huh? Okay, Qcom, right, is actually one of the stocks that that also shows a lot of strength. Okay, a lot of strength. Why a lot of strength? Because almost every day, it doesn't look like a down day. It doesn't look like a down day. So among the past so many days, most of the days, right, it's like an up day, up, open, low, close, high, open, low, close, high, open, low, close, high, open, low, close, high. At least at the break even. Okay, at least at the doji. Okay, at least give a doji. So this Qualcomm is different from NVIDIA and AMD. This one had a huge reset over here. That means nobody make money here. So a lot of people will just cut loss, run away, change to other stocks. Nobody make money here, right? So this one, okay, right now is probably due to the earnings. Probably is a very, very good earnings. Okay, it had this gap up, and this stock is doing very well over the past 10 days with the market sell down. So in other words, for short-term trading, this is one of the good quality one. For long-term kind of investment, okay, these stocks, right, is just started with this kind of like sideways trend. Just started an uptrend. So in other words, this is one of the not so popular one. Okay, not so popular one. Okay, so the popular one is like this AMD and NVIDIA. These are the popular one. Okay, very popular. Okay, still good, still very strong. Okay, so this gap up, you can see this earnings gap up. This earnings gap up, it tends to go for another quarter. It tends to go for another 2-3 months. So we are looking at this. Okay, we're looking at this. Okay, Qualcomm is very strong. Okay, so of course, besides that, okay, you got what others? You got still a lot, actually a lot. All of them are very strong. Okay, you anyhow choose any semiconductor, also also it moves lah. So that's the basic thing that's happening right now. So this one, Ahmad, okay, Ahmad is sideways, and then Ahmad, breakout of this sideways trend, and now it is on uptrend. Okay, give a good opportunity for you to get in, because it had this pullback. Okay, so right now it is at this what we call the resistance area, right? So this is a strong support. So Ahmad, so one of the stocks that consider still cheap still cheap. Okay, but anyway, for all these semiconductor, they are the strongest. So actually, you buy any one, also not much difference. Some also like this on semiconductor also have this gap up and continue on the uptrend. Okay, and there's quite many of these semiconductor. They're all doing very, very well. Okay, because of NVIDIA and AMD, the leader is doing very well. Okay, next one is Tesla. Okay, Tesla is also doing very well. Okay, also doing very well, very, very strong. Okay, very, very strong. So if it goes up another $200, $300, don't be surprised. Okay, so it seems like it is not going to go down so easily. Okay, it's not going to go down so easily, because for the past 2 days, for the past 3 days, the market has been very, very bad. Okay, very, very bad. So if it doesn't kill this stock, right, for the past 2-3 days, right, okay, it means something is going on, right? So this is a very strong support. Okay, strong support. So unless there's super surprise news, right? If not, right, okay, this stock, right, is due for a breakout. Okay, it's due for a breakout. Okay, so Tesla, okay, like what I say, it's expected lah. Expected means it doesn't go down, means it's expected to go up. Okay, so expected to go up, maybe to 1,300, 1,400, or maybe even 1,500. So that is because like this period market is very weak, because and it doesn't really drop at all. So a lot of people are surprised. Wow, what's happening here? But is this the most potential stocks for EV? The answer is maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is not the best choice for EV. Why? Because it's the most popular. But if you're looking for blue chip, then yes. So Tesla is already 1 trillion. So this 1 trillion thing, will kind of like these retail investors will start to buy in the storage. So for those fund managers that actually goes for high growth, high percentage gains, so they will go for substitutes. Okay, substitutes. So Lucids is also doing very well. Okay, Lucids is also doing very well. So Lucids, right? Okay, is also having the same pattern, and most importantly, Lucids also have this huge volumes. Okay, huge volumes that is supporting the price. So in other words, right, for this US EV, right, US EV, right, Lucids is the one that has a potential to double. So if you're looking for 100% gain kind of volatility, right? If you're looking for that kind of volatility, right, then Lucids is the next in line. If you're looking for stable EV, then Tesla is the stable EV because it's $1 trillion. Okay, this one is only like 87. Ford and GM is more for they call it boomers, okay, baby boomers. Ford, right, is a bit Ford is definitely uptrend, okay, it's definitely uptrend, okay, but this setup, right, you can see that it's not as strong. It start to break this low, okay. So Ford is a pretty old company, and I heard that it is a Reddit stocks already. Reddit stocks means like AMC, GMC, AME, this kind of like pattern, right? Yeah, so that worries me a little bit. Okay, if it's a Reddit stocks, right, then I'm not sure. Then there could be some adverse kind of like sell down. Okay, so GM also a very, very old, okay, still good for some kind of like short-term trading, but these few days tells everything. These few days, right, is a very good reflection on the strength of the stocks. Okay, so this is called relative strength. So this is very low relative strength. That means it doesn't hold the price very well. So it's definitely not the best stocks for EV. Okay, so you can see Lucids and Tesla, they are holding very well. They are holding very well. Okay, so Lucids, Tesla, these are the US EV. So the next one is like what I say, XPeng. Okay, so this one is also super strong. Okay, super strong, stronger than these are like for the short term. For short term, it's like stronger than Tesla because Tesla past few days never break new high, but this XPeng break the new high, right? So okay, so in other words, for China stocks, right, nobody is buying Alibaba anymore. Okay, Alibaba is like 3 years ago's stuff, right? Okay, it's over. People move on to EVs. So China EV, US EV. Okay, China EV, US EV. So Li Auto, LI. Okay, Li Auto also one of the strongest stocks based on the past few days price action. So all this has done very well in this 2 weeks market correction. It is actually a good sign for the recovery. So if Nasdaq, Dow Jones, has dropped enough and ready to recover, this EV will probably still be in play. Okay, still be in play. NIO also same, also start breaking. Okay, I think today pre-market is positive, right? But this one is at the low. This is like not so strong, you can see that this is XPeng. Okay, this one is at the high, so it's already breakout. So this one is a better quality. Okay, if XPeng the price is here, then actually it's not that good. It's not that good. So basically, overall, this is the what we call like the strongest, one of the strongest stocks. Okay, one of the strongest stocks. Okay, so in short, right, EV, right, okay, the most the blue chip one, of course, is Tesla. Everybody know. Okay, the second one is Lucid. A lot of people know, but don't dare to buy. Okay, don't dare to buy because why? The price moved very aggressively, like AMD. So a lot of people are like, yeah, very scared. Okay, very scared. So Lucid has a very good angle, very good angle. Nobody dare to buy. Okay, not many people dare to buy. Okay, not many people dare to buy. Okay, and then XPeng also, a lot of people don't dare to buy because it's a China stock, but it also show very good strength for the past few days. And then Li Auto with the earnings doing very well, gap up and run. You can look out for like another quarter. Okay, so next quarter there's the the stocks, right, to watch for this EV. Okay, what about the battery? Battery, right? Previously we talked about QS. QS is very bad. Okay, it's very bad. The sell down doesn't have any support. Okay, so it is pretty bad lah. Okay, in terms of the past few days reaction, but now probably it's like a bottom trade. But then, okay, it's not a very nice looking pattern. Okay, it's not a very nice looking chart because this sell down is too like linear, too linear. That means, wow, I sell down so many days in a row. Okay, not nice at all. Okay, so EV, right? Okay, will also have EV charger, right? So this is another one to look out for. Okay, what charger you all know? Okay, so one of the potential is plug. You're right. Okay, so plug power is one of the strongest EV charger. Okay, one of the strongest EV charger. So this one have a better chance than just now the one. Okay, so plug right now, put in your list, and then another one is charge point. Charge point. Okay, of course, yesterday everything doesn't look good. Yesterday everything is down, right? So yesterday most of these stocks, right, will probably be down and hit the low point. But yesterday charge point still holds well. Okay, so this is better. This is much better than QS, QuantumScape. So it just moves like sideways. No selling down. So this is like a cup and a handle. Okay, cup and handle. So this is a better. So last time don't have. Last time you can see it sell down. Right? So last time it's not really good. But now, okay, now it is much better. It's much better. So this is a round bottom, and then all these huge volume coming in, It's a much nicer looking chart. So $25, very cheap. Okay, very cheap. Okay, so it's setting up. Okay, setting up. Okay, so currently, right? Okay, these are the stocks, right? Because it's EV, the team. Okay, the team. Now everything is talking about these three teams. The rest, other stocks, they are getting sell down, left, right, center, all sell down. Okay, so EV charger, okay, EV charger, plug power, and this what we call this what charge point, CHPT. Okay, so you got 4 stocks. There's EV, which you don't really need so many, and you got 2 EV charger for you to stand by. Right, for you to stand by. So that's like kind of like a good what about EV related product like lithium battery? Exactly. Okay, wow. So now you got EV charger, and then now you want EV battery. EV battery is none other than LAC and ALB. Okay, LAC and ALB. LAC already ran up to 2 days ago. We had a very nice 13% profit. Okay, very nice 13% profit. Run up, very strong. So this blue arrow is a nice looking blue arrow. So a buy arrow, and after that here another day up. Okay, so it's having this pattern, pullback up higher, pullback up higher. This is one of the best stocks in US right now. LAC, which already running. Okay, so already running means you want to sometimes wait for some consolidation and then breakout. Okay, it's not easy for you to just jump in right away, because it is past 2 days is like 14% in 1 day. Okay, 14% in 1 day. Okay, so this is a very small cap. It's only 3 billion. Okay, 3 billion. So so basically, it can run up and higher, and then there's rest for 6 months or what lah. Okay, so it's one of the stocks, okay, that we trade for personal account. Okay, one of the strongest stocks. Okay, so LAC, ALB, right, is it's probably, I think, bigger, 31 billion. So this one is a bit like more of a blue chip lithium battery, like blue chip lithium battery. So this one not that strong, not that fantastic, but overall still uptrend lah. Overall still uptrend. Okay, still strong. But LAC, Lithium America, is probably the strongest. Okay, probably the strongest. All right. So over here, okay. So this kind of scenario, right? Down day, right? If you have this blue arrow over here, right? This down day, like example, sometimes you just want to get in the low of this sideway. Sometimes, this kind of like price 267, 268, you can actually do kind of like short-term trade, because right now the current market is down 2 day, rebound, down 1 day, rebound, down a few days, rebound, then down 1 day. If it's like somewhere here, you are buying at the support level, these are the 2 days trade, 3 days short-term entry. Short-term entry. So these stocks also shows strength during this period, right? This whole period. Okay, this whole period. Later you see other stock, you understand what is called strength. You see PayPal, then you understand what is called strength. Okay, what is called strength? Okay, is ALB strong or not? Okay, is ALB strong? Consider very good already. Okay, is Lithium America strong or not? So when I say LAC is one of the best, strongest uptrend, this is the strongest I can find. Right, this is the strongest uptrend I can find. Stronger than like Tesla. Okay, because for the past few days, it is the strongest. Okay, so what about the banks? Okay, banks, you look at like all these BAC. Okay, BAC is one of the stronger bank. Stronger bank. It's considered very strong, right? But still drop. Okay, still drop. If you look at this like JP Morgan, it's not the stronger one. It is sell down. It's having this sell down. Why? Because of the oil price, and also I think mainly it's because of oil price. Okay, mainly it's because of the oil price. All right. So okay, so some of the stock, TSM, all this is more for range bound trading, buy low, sell high. I think this is probably the stock for buy low, sell high. Okay, because it's really sideways. Okay, so if you buy and hold and then set target price to sell, I think this is the stocks to kind of like, you buy already, then wait for price to go up and then hit your target price, and then you sell. So sideways stocks, this is not the I mean, this is a good, definitely it's not a bad company lah. Bad company will be falling like crazy already. Okay, this is just, don't know for what reason. It's just like, maybe it's because it's 600 billion lah. Like 600 billion is super big already lah. So, how much it can go, right? Okay, what about Palantir? Palantir is killing a lot of people who trust this company. Is killing very badly, killing the dreamers. Okay, so everybody wish that this is the next big thing. Previously, I'm also very positive, but I also get killed. I also get killed over here. So cut loss. Okay, this pink color place, is where I cut loss. Okay, so 26. Wow, this is a very painful drop for me. So Palantir is very disappointing. Very disappointing. Okay. So one of the things that I learned from this Palantir is probably, I buy into some stories. Okay, I buy into some stories. So when I buy into some stories, that is the problem, that I have. Okay. But of course, during that period, it's also the earnings period. So, somewhere here, there is like some entry signals. Okay. And then straight away, the earnings is not that fantastic, and followed by the weak market. So all these combined, everybody will say that this is a long-term investment, long-term holdings. But I think for the current market, long-term is a very dangerous word. Right? For the current market, long-term is very dangerous unless you are buying this thing. If you're talking about long-term investment, I will say this is better. QQQQ, this is better for long-term investment. TQQQ, these are better for long-term investment. Palantir is a very a very conceptual stocks that doesn't show very strong price action. So for now, it is still a very dangerous point, a very dangerous point, because if you break some of this low, don't know how it can happen. Okay, what can happen? Okay, Andy, can you share how you manage selling US stocks since trading hours are our sleeping time? Okay, so I sleep around 12 to 1 o'clock. Okay, so I try to get out by, before I sleep. That's the thing. Okay, so whatever you can do, just get out before you sleep. TQQQ is leverage Nasdaq. Okay, leverage Nasdaq. It's the QQQ is Nasdaq. TQQQ is 3 times. Okay, 3 times. TQQQ, right, best used with bottom master. Okay, bottom master. So when it is bottom, this is the time to do long-term investment. So what you're buying the Nasdaq 100 times 3. Okay, so all these include Apple, Facebook, Amazon, all these stocks. All these 100 Nasdaq, 101 Nasdaq stock. Okay, so all your Nvidia, AMD, all inside. Okay, so now is it time to buy? Is it the bottom signal already? The answer is no, right? Okay, the answer is no, right? Okay, so the answer is no. It's not a bottom signal. Okay, it's not a bottom signal. Also means that if the market were to correct some more, actually, right, it can correct some more. Okay, the market can do more than the small correction that we see past few days. Okay, so if you want to go another, like okay, let's look at QQQ. This is more of a, okay, so you can see that the past correction, it do like 6-7%. So now we are only 3% down. So if you want to do another 6-7%, this give a good opportunity for you to do long-term investment. Okay, so one of my plan is to use my CPF to buy some unit trusts. Okay, if it goes down, this much, right? 9%, 10% down. So now actually, it's good for short-term trading. Short-term trading is still, still good. Okay, so Clement say, the bottom signal seems to be 150 MA. That's good. Okay, that's good if you have a 150 days moving average. Okay, maybe you can, look out for it. Look out for it. Okay, that's a good observation. That's a good observation. Okay, so now it's not if you ask me, correction finished already or not, I a bit suspicious now. Okay, I'm a bit suspicious. So that's the thing. All right, so let's talk about a few more things. Okay, crypto. Okay, crypto. We haven't talked about crypto yet. Okay, so crypto, right? Okay, crypto. What are the stocks? Okay, crypto. Yesterday, Ethereum is rising very quickly. So if you want to buy Ethereum, how to buy Ethereum? Okay. There's a ETF. There's an ETF. ETH. What? Okay, ETH one or something like that. Okay, so let's. Okay, Ethereum ETF. Ethereum ETF. What is there? ETF for Ethereum? Okay, I think y'all can help me to find. Okay, Ethereum ETF. I think there's a Ethereum ETF. Yesterday I just saw it. Okay, yesterday I just saw it. Okay, so number one is the Ethereum ETF. Okay, Ethereum ETF. You can find it somewhere. Okay, number two. Okay, is this stock called SI, Silvergate Capital. Okay, Silvergate Capital has showed a pretty strong relative strength here. So down, up, down, up, down, up, sideways. Okay, yesterday is up 6%, but end up minus 4%. A bit disappointing, but still, it is one of the strongest. Followed by, of course, Coinbase is for people who want to like kind of like for people who want more stable one. Okay, more stable. This Silvergate is a bit more volatile. This one, right, the average movement, right, is more like kind of like smaller. Okay, smaller. So 2%, 3% move on a daily basis. Okay, so Coinbase, okay, and Silvergate, and of course, a lot of people look at Riot blockchain. Okay, this is also another one. Riot blockchain. Okay, yesterday, past few days, also pretty strong. Okay, pretty strong. And then Bito. Okay, Bito, I never. Oh yeah, Bitcoin strategy. Okay, Bito, Bitcoin ETF. You try to find the Ethereum ETF. You try to find Ethereum ETF. Okay, ETH what already? I forget. Okay, let me just find out for you. Okay, and of course, a lot of people look at Mara. Okay, Marathon Digital. Okay, Mara, I don't really like it. Okay, I don't really like it, although there's a lot of like bottom signal. But this one day down 27% is a deal breaker. Okay, so this one day down 27% is a deal breaker. So Marathon Digital, I find that it's not really stable. Oh yeah, ETHE, yes, ETHE. Okay, ETHE. Okay, ETHE, oh, it's not in our database here. Okay, it's not in our database here. Okay, so in other charts, you can look for ETHE. That is the Ethereum ETF, which is yesterday gap up. So that's also another stocks. Okay, so my favorite is SI. Okay, SI. Okay, SI. That's my favorite. Other than that, of course, you can see stocks like Huts, all this. There's many of these okay, Hut 8 mining, all these. There are many of these like mining companies, okay, which is doing very well on the uptrend. Okay, Bitfarm, okay, all these Bitfarm, they are like, you know, still holding well, okay, BTBT, okay, there are many of this, but then, okay, I'm only looking at SI so far, Silvergate, okay, Silvergate and Riot, these two so far, okay, had a bigger transaction volume, more healthy transaction volume, very nice consolidation, breakout and consolidation. Okay, so far is like more steady, okay, more steady, and you know, Riot is also like kind of like more like a smaller candle, okay, more steady. Okay, so this two is the one that is holding up well. Okay, so basically, right, crypto, right, is the new gold. Okay, it's not so new, but it's better newer than gold. Okay, a lot of people look at gold, look at silver, look at oil. Actually, you know, those are the past lah. Okay, those are the not the latest things lah. Okay, so now people want to hedge, they goes into crypto. Those big funds, they are all getting into like cryptos player. Okay, so of course, you know, Roblox, this is one of the key stocks to watch. Also very strong for metaverse. Okay, Facebook, personally, I actually just recently got out. Okay, just recently got out. Okay, at the same time, one of the strongest and amazing one yesterday go up is Apple. This is the like, you know, something special. It's something special. Yesterday up 3% when everybody is down. Okay, not the best time to buy. The best time to buy, if you notice, is when there is this like small candle. So once it goes up 3-4%, you know, the best is wait for the next you know, opportunities. Okay, well, wait for the next opportunities. So Apple will still be in the, you know, like our watch list. Okay, our watch list. So one of the very nice sideways breakout, sideways again, and then breakout, sideways, and then breakout. Okay, maybe you follow through, run a few more days, followed by a sideways trend. So Apple start to get interesting, but again, the upside is, you know, the kind of like 10-15% upside, because this is a 2.7 trillion stock. Okay, all right. So yes, so we of course, there's many other stocks that is doing very well. Okay, there's many other stocks like this Costco is doing very well. Okay, there's other stocks in the list over here that we didn't what we call highlight. So if you have the list, what you need to do is you need to go through every one of them. Okay, you want to go through every one of them and see, you know, is there anything that we miss out today? Okay, Enphase is also one of the stocks. Okay, Enphase is also one of the stocks. Okay, so this stock had a huge gap up. Okay, a huge gap up over here, 24%, and continue to move higher. So these few days also shows a very good strength over here. Okay, these few days also shows a very good strength over here. Okay, so from here, this is probably one of the stock that is not many people are talking about. Okay, so Enphase, okay, go and find out what is this clean energy play. Okay, so Enphase is like not many people know this stock. Like everybody talking about Alibaba. Okay, PayPal, Visa. Okay, all these are all very dangerous now. Okay, very dangerous. They are like the boomers stock. They call it the boomers stock. Okay, 50 years old and above, they like to buy this Visa. They like to buy this you know this PayPal. Okay, PayPal, Visa. These are really scary. Okay, really scary. I think, you know, probably like it could be the end of this PayPal. Okay, that means PayPal are moving into this category. Okay, this category. Like no, not GM. The like like this one of the old company kind of like setups. Okay, old company setups. Okay, so yes, AXP, American Express, all not doing very well. Okay, cybersecurities, it ties up with the stay home stock. Okay, cybersecurity, one of the strongest is Net, which is Cloudflare. So this is the one of the strongest, but with this 1 day 11%, it is a deal breaker again. Okay, CrowdStrike, very volatile, not consistent. Okay, not a very friendly stocks. With this 1 day down 10%, is a deal breaker. Continuous sell down is very bad. Okay, very weak situation. Okay, the strongest FTNT, okay, still strong, but the whole sectors, right, has changed. By the way, this November, right, is one of the drastic change. That's one of the drastic changes. So everybody is like selling. Okay, everybody is like selling this, selling that, selling, C Limited, selling like all these different stocks. So things have, the cuts has been shuffled. Okay, the cuts have been shuffled. Okay, and so far, those stocks that mentioned here, right, these are the survivals. These are the survivals. Until when, we don't know. The thing here is the market haven't really sell down yet. Okay, haven't really sell down yet. It's just a small correction right now. Okay, so when the small correction already caused these stocks, right? Okay, sell down, right? What's happening here? This IWM Russell 2000 is very ugly. Okay, it sell down very badly, which means people like ARKK is getting hit very badly. Okay, so ARKK is getting hit very badly for the month of November. Okay, because these are all the growth name. So all these growth name, they are all getting hit. Okay, all getting hit. Okay, so these are the stocks, that are getting hit very badly. Okay, so stay at home stocks become very dangerous right now. Yeah, and things change drastically. Okay, and some more all these Moderna, start to go up. Okay, start to go up. So there's a lot of uncertainty right now. Okay, and there is a still potential for QQQQ, this Nasdaq or S&P 500 to be down another 3-4%. So if it happen quickly, that's better. Okay, if it happen quickly for the next few days, crash more, right? That is better. Okay, that's better. That means we quickly go into the oversold region and quickly have the bottom signal. Okay, and then we can get in the market again. Okay, so overall still bull market, just that not the best situation right now. Consumer discretionary, we don't touch, okay, because like, it doesn't go like far. Of course, recently, this like, when you go up recently, they do go right up, right? But when they come down, they also come down. When it have to come down, it also come down together. So it's like a very bad risk and reward. So for consumer discretionary, it's very bad risk and reward. Okay, so those stocks, right, that really make money is usually technology, biotech, and consumer discretionary. Coke is consumer durable. Coke is consumer durable, not consumer discretionary. Coke is under consumer durables. Okay, so PG, okay, these are consumer durables, the need. Okay, the consumer discretionary is the wants. Okay, the what we call the ETF is called WANT, one. Consumer discretionary, this one, right, is the one that usually, right, go up a lot. Okay, so those things that you don't need usually go up a lot. Those things that you need usually doesn't go up much. All right. Okay, so stocks, okay, like all these zillion Tractor Supply. Okay, these are the stock that I didn't mention. So if you have the screener, you'll be able to find all these stocks. Okay, NXP, semiconductor, you know, all these stocks, right? That I didn't mention. Some of them they are doing very well. Okay, some of them they are doing well. So all you want to do right now, right, is to find the one that is really strong. Still can trade, still can stay in the market if you are with the strong stocks. Okay, if you are with the weak stocks, every day get hit left, right, center, it's better to be out of the market because it's a difficult market. It's not the best time to just buy any stocks you like. It's not now is not the best time. It's really, some is really scary. Okay, I can say scary. Scary means a lot of people, they are losing. Okay, like this. Okay, one wrong stocks can be down like 50%. Okay, so basically like this PDD, okay, Pinduoduo, okay, huge and fast sell down over the past few days. Okay, so it's like 30% over the past 20 days. So these are the weakest stocks in the market. Okay, so it's not a strong market. So the more you want to focus on these stocks. Okay, some of these stocks, they are good companies. Okay, they're not necessarily speculative. They're not necessarily overvalued. Okay, some of these stocks, they probably are good companies that people never discover. Okay, so if you are not confident with all these names, Enphase, ChargePoint, Silvergate, okay, you can do some studies, Qualcomm's, all this. You can do some, some more like kind of like fundamental analysis or what, so that you are not so scared of all these strange names. Okay, strange names. Okay, all right. Okay, so one thing before we end, okay, I just need your help to stay on another few minutes. Okay, stay on a few minutes. Okay, so basically, right, I have like a workshop in December. So this workshop, right, okay, we still have some seats. Okay, some seats. So this workshop, okay, is the technical analysis system trading course. Okay, what I need is I need some of you to recommend your friends, your relative, your child, okay, whoever, your cousin, okay, come and attend this class. Okay, come and attend this class. So this upcoming class is December 15, 16, 17, and 18. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, this is the class. Okay, this class, this is the last class for 90% grant. This is the last class for this year that have 90% grant. Next year is going to be 80% grant. Okay, next year will be 18% grant. So now to attend this class, you only need to pay $214. Okay, in January, you need to pay $428. So so the price will change from 214 to 428. Okay, that will be in January. So this is the last class, 15, 16, 17 December and 18 December. So make sure you get the time, date correct. Help me to print screen, help me to send to some of your friends, ask whether they want to attend or not. Okay, don't say bojo, right? Okay, so let me just quickly go through with you some of the things that what is this class about. So this class, right, technical analysis system trading class, is an 18.5-hour training. Okay, it's an online class. Okay, now it's still a COVID period, still an online class through Zoom like this. And you will learn about technical analysis, money management, mechanical trading, position management, chart patterns, okay, and also psychology, and all this lah. There's many things else. This 4 stage of market, bottom master strategy, NDU, smart money index. So this class, okay, used to be $3,000, okay, $3,000, and people pay with credit cards, $3,000 to attend this class. But now it's 90% subsidized. The price also reduced to $2,000. So you only need to put $214. You can attend this class. Okay, so before I tell you more about the class, let me just quickly share with you this video, okay, of GK who attended the class about 3-4 years ago.
Hi everyone, my name is GK. I get to know Andy last year, 2017. I decided to join his class, so I pay around $3,000, and then I asked him to help me to install the software. However, I did not really attend his class during the first opportunity because I was busy with my work and I travel quite frequently. So I got a few friends, close friends, so we decided to pool a sum of money around. Initially, I started off with 30K, and then for the first few months, we were surprised that the return was quite good. So I decided to set a target. So I told them that I will set a target of $1,000 per month. Yeah, and so far, to our surprise, we managed to make that kind of money every month. And my last profit is around $1,800. Yeah, so for the past 6 months, it has been a very consistent win for us. So we were pleasantly surprised because I've been trading for more than 10 years, and unfortunately, I can't make that kind of consistent profit until I get to know Andy and this software.
Okay, so yep, this is the GK. He attended this class, 3-4 years ago, and he paid full price $3,000 to attend the class. So, but now, okay, this is the opportunities, and this class, right? You only pay $214. Okay, if you are Singaporean and PR, and this $214, right? You can use Skillfuture credit to offset. So if you got Skillfuture credit, you can come for this class. You don't have to put up cash to come for this class. Okay, some common question people usually ask is, when you attend this class, what is included? What training? Okay, so is this software also can also included? So basically, we actually give this 6 months for you to learn about this whole market situation, whole market, how things actually works, the trend. Okay, the smart money index. Okay, so with this system, right, you can see how things actually works. Okay, how stock price actually move in terms of the momentum. What kind of system this is. This is a uptrend and this is a downtrend. So how you can avoid big losses, how you can make a big gains when there is a trend. Okay, so over here, it includes this system with position trade system, with a super trend, and this bottom master. So we teach you 3 strategies. Okay, so if you're wondering, what kind of strategies to trade this kind of sideways stocks, so this is one of the strategies which is called bottom signal. So you always look out for this bottom signal, bottom signal, bottom signal. So just now the stocks, right? ETF, right? We talk about QQQQ. Okay, this is one of the stocks, one of the things that we want to be waiting. So if the market continue to crash, then the strategy is to get into this QQQ for a more of a long-term investment. Okay, more of a long-term investment. So this is one of the we call it time-tested strategies. Okay, if you use these strategies, right, to buy this QQQ, right, you will probably be right most of the time. Okay, most of the time. So you will probably be able to catch the bottom over here, the bottom over here, the bottom over here, the bottom over here, and the bottom over here. So you'll be able to catch most of the bottom in all this extreme condition, right? Extreme condition when the market hits the bottom. Okay, when the market hits the bottom, so you'll be able to catch most of this place. So this is extremely good for kind of like ETF. Okay, all these SOXO, SOXY semiconductor ETF. Okay, so if you use the bottom signal, you will probably get in at a very sweet spot. Okay, so you no longer need to worry about what stock to buy, but you can focus on some of these ETF. Okay, so besides that, you also learn about this like smart money index. So for example, you're wondering, what is this blue color below? Blue color means smart money. So when the smart money is in, these stocks, right, is still strong stocks, right? So we want to follow the smart money, hold on with the smart money. So this is the smart money index. Okay, so besides that, any other questions? Okay, please feel free to put in the chat. Please feel free to put in the chat. So some people might ask, like, if you miss this one, when's the next one? So the next one most likely is January. Okay, most likely is January, probably second or third week of January. Okay, not confirmed yet, but February we will kind of like probably not having a class because it's Chinese New Year. Okay, so the next one will be March. Okay, so we usually do once a month, and the maximum capacity of this class is 40 packs. So if the class is full, you can't join anymore. Okay, so any other question can put in the chat. I can answer it quickly. Okay, any other questions? Please feel free to put in the chat. Okay, what other question people have? Okay, some people will ask, like, okay, so after 6 months, how to renew? Okay, how much is the cost of this software? Okay, how much is the cost to renew this system? Okay, so this renew button over here, you can click on it. Okay, within the 6 months that you're using, if you find that it is useful, you can renew it at 588 for 1 year. 3 years, there's a promotion. Now it's a 118. Okay, so 3 years is 118. So you can renew it at your own time. Okay, there's no compulsory subscription or anything. If you find that the system is useful, can help you to make money, then you renew. If you don't find it useful, you don't find it can help you to make money, then you don't renew. Okay, so if I want to find stocks, right? I just use this short-term blue arrow, then this system will help me to find the stocks to watch. Okay, so over here, that is the strategy. So I can use, like, 3 days ago, I can find some of these stocks that that is the strongest and the most kind of like volatile. So I can find some stocks like EMPH and Face Energy. So this is one of the stocks with the blue arrow. All right, so okay, expired now can still renew. Yes. Expired one you can still renew. For some of you who are existing student, if you want to renew, then I will paste this link in the chat, so you can take this link. Okay, you can click this link and try. Okay, so any other questions for people who want to join this class? Okay, so the thing here is this. Okay, this class, right, has limited seats. Now is, I think, probably 25% filled up. So probably already 10% already signed up. So we left with how many? We left with probably like 20 more seats or 25 more seats. Okay, so once this is filled up, then you want to wait for January or March class already. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so don't think too much, because there's nothing really costly in this class. The most costly thing is opportunity cost. If you miss this class, you might not get you might not get in for the next one. That's the thing. Some people they join other class outside, $3,000, $4,000. Okay, but this class is only $214. Okay, so on the price point, it is very low price. Okay, on the value, okay, most of the people who attend this class tell me that the content is mind-blowing. Okay, it's like they usually learn all this theory. Okay, but this class is probably one of the most practical. Okay, so the next big question a lot of people ask is, after the class, is there any support? Okay, after class, is there any support? So basically, right, we have this class, and then we have this like a preview session like today. So today, right, this preview session, right, is actually a follow-up for everybody. People who attend the class before, people who never attend the class before. Okay, everybody can attend today's session. And today's session, right, is one of the probably the best way to help you to revise and answer some of your questions. So if, so basically I am here every week to do this session, which the first 2 hours we talk about all the market situation updates, the stock watch list, and things like that. The next, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes is the course content. So some people who have left already, right? These are the students. So just now we have got like 100 over people that attend this class. Okay, now we are left with 59. Okay, so those people who actually left, right, is mostly the people who are the students. Okay, all right. So any questions that you want to ask, please feel free to ask in the chat. I will still be here for another 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, if you've got any question for me, please let me know. Meanwhile, I will share with you one video. Okay, this is one of my students who have a life-changing experience after attending the class. Okay, so let me just share with you this video. Then if you got any question for me, just please feel free to put in the chat.
All right, so a quick backstory of myself. Before I became who I am today, I'm just like most people. I was born in an average income family, and then I was an average student as well. I took finance degree in college, and then at the same time, right, I save a lot of money, right, from my allowance, from my red packet from Chinese New Year, right? So I invest a lot in my own education through real people, right? Not through books, not through YouTube, but real people. Okay, so I invest 150,000 so far, right, in my financial education. So some of the people here you might heard of, or you may know them, right? This is Tony Robbins, right? This was just last year, October. And then this is Mary Buffett. Mary Buffett is the ex-daughter-in-law of Warren Buffett. All right, and then this is Adam Khoo, all right, you might know him. And this one, you surely know who are they, right? They are Gary Vee and Grant Cardone, right? And then these are the billionaires of China, right? I learned from them as well. With all those people, right, I met and learned from, this inspired me to work for 5 years and get paid for the rest of my life. What does this mean is, get a corporate job and then do many side hustles, all those income, save up and put into my brokerage account and invest, right? The returns will pay me for the rest of my life. So beginning of the 5 years, right, I work in a corporate job, right, Intel. At the same time, right, I teach people, right? I learn from people, I hire mentors, I learn amazing stuff, I share with my colleagues. So this is one of my passion. I love teaching. So at the same time, I work with Grab as well as a driver. So I work at 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning before work. So after work, right, I work from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then during the weekends, I work from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. every weekend for 5 years straight, because in this 5 years, I commit myself to do the best I can to earn as much money as I can. All right. And then other than do this, right, from all the mentors that I hire, all those coaches, right, they teach many, many things, right? So I actually do Forex trading, CFD trading, stocks, options, Bitcoin mining, futures, affiliate marketing, selling ebooks, financial consultation. I also do answer online survey, right? So many of them gave me good income. Some, of course, is not life-changing, right? And my goal is 5 years, right? So left 1 more year, I am not really fully confident of quitting my job. That was a bit of realization, like 5 years is too short. Until one day I met Andy and I learned about the art system. After joining the course and then I took action, this is my portfolio return in just 1 week after using the system. It actually perfect, not to say perfect 100%, right? But more to 90% success, right? So when there's a blue arrow, it trigger, I buy these stocks, right? and I also use the instrument called options, right? So if you think that, 1 week 20%, 1 week 58%, 1 week 2%, 1 week 187%, 1 week almost 100, and then 32%, it's quite unbelievable, right? Actually, I use leverage. Okay, I use options. All right. So because of this, the remaining 1 year become that my returns is extraordinary. So eventually, I have a choice to quit my job at age 30.
All right. Okay. So this is Victor. He's traded for 10 years, and finally he found like a strategy, right? So he spent like 100 over thousands, right, to attend all the financial knowledge classes, and finally this is the one that give him the life-changing strategies. Okay. So answer some questions. Okay. Let's say okay, any recording if unable to attend 1 or 2 sessions. So number 1 criteria for this, okay, heavily subsidized class, right, is full attendance. Okay, full attendance. That means you need to be there in front of the computer with your camera on to mark the attendance. Okay, you need to be in the class. Okay, you need to be in the class. Cannot skip the class. If you skip the class, you have to retake the class. Okay, you have to retake the. Let's say you skip the Thursday class, right? The Thursday you cannot come, right? You have to retake the Thursday class in the next session. So this upcoming December class is a bit special because this is the last class that have the 90% IBF grant. So that means to complete, to get this 90% IBF grant, you must complete this class in December. If you complete it in January, then we are not able to get the 90% IBF grant. We can only get the 80% IBF grant. I think, probably later, is that right, Andy? Yeah.
Yes, correct. You're right.
All right. So if they complete in January, then, that is they only get the 80% IBF grant. Okay, so is there any recording? If you miss the session, the answer is there's no recording for this class. This class is like attending a JJ Lim concert. Okay, you see it one time, and then that's it. You cannot record. Okay, but then you have the system. You have the system. So the system will be with you for 6 months. So you want to make full use of this system to help you to understand more about the market, to help you to see, what kind of stocks, right, you want to look for. So you look for all these stocks, right? Like, that is a super mover. Okay, they move in this kind of pattern, $6 to $14. This kind of stocks, they move from $14 to $30. Navitas, some semiconductors, they move from $10 to $20. Okay, so if you're looking for stock that making big move, right, you want to be looking at all these, and you see that most of them, they are semiconductors. Okay, so you know that, okay, stocks move in sectors. So this is the things that you learn more. You learn more from the screener than you learn more from the class, because the class, right, is just helping you to kickstart the idea, help you to understand more about risk management, stock selections and things like that. But when you really use the screener and go through one by one all these stocks, you will kind of like see, okay, stocks that really move up, they stays in this blue zone, they have a very small pullback, and they recover with a pivot point. Okay, so from here, you kind of like see things differently. Okay, so these stocks, like, all these, they are stronger than the market. They don't care about the new COVID variant. Okay, so they are stocks that doesn't care about it. Okay, so you want to be reading through the screener, or reading through the screener. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, if you 1-2 hour unable to attend on time, at least you must be what we call the video must see you lah. Okay, if the video never see you 1 hour, then that's too much already. If the video never see you 10 minutes, still maybe you go toilet or what. Okay, never see you 10 minutes is okay. But if you 1-2 hour cannot be on the video, then cannot see you, then I think that is not a very good not a very good sign. Okay, if you know basic and foundation in investment, can you attend? The answer is yes. Okay, so a lot of my students, like let me show you this one. Okay, let me show you one example. Okay, one of the student, right? Like this is a Jin Hao. Okay, Jin Hao. He's also a young 25 years old and turned full-time trader. Let me just show you.
Hi, my name is Jin Hao, and I'm an investor and a position trader. After attending Andy's art trading system workshop, it basically accelerates my journey in investing and trading. Now, the system is very simple, yet very powerful and efficient to help you to screen out the best stocks in the market in just a few seconds. Now, how powerful is that? If you were to analyze every stock in the market, it would take you a lot of time. With Andy's system, it basically just choose all the best gems in the market and give it to you. In the past few months after attending Andy's workshop, I have been generating a lot of double-digit trades. Regardless, you are a new investor, new trader, or an amateur trader, or even a professional trader who are looking for a system to guide you, look no further. Art trading system is your answer.
All right, so this is Jin Hao. Okay, so he also had a like a life-changing course. Okay, so he from this employee become a full-time trader. Okay, so there's some others like that's doing very well as well. Like example, this is Angeline. Angeline also did very well. Okay, from just like $5,000 account, she has actually made like few hundred thousand. Okay, over the past 2-3 years. Okay, few hundred thousand. So let's quickly hear from her.
Hi everyone, my name is Angeline. I would like to say thank you Andy, as I have actually attended his trading course in year 2018, and ever since that it has changed my life. So in year 2019 April, I have become a licensed stockbroker, and I have actually used his system to generate stock pick for my clients and also help them to manage their portfolio. So we have one of the new account. She have fund in 100,000 as an initial capitals, and within 60 days, I actually helped her to generate more than 30,000. So far, within a few months, my customer has parked more than $1 million ringgit with me, and then I also helped them to generate more than 100k profits in the past 3 months. So with Andy's system, it actually gave me the confidence and consistencies to trade in this challenging market.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so all these are beginners to professional traders. Okay, so the whole idea is this. Okay, this is not a theory class, because this class you can learn about Singapore stocks, US stocks, Hong Kong stocks, Malaysia stocks, okay, Thailand stocks. Okay, you can see 8 markets, so you get an idea of what what is the kind of winners. Okay, so even this is like Jakarta. Okay, Jakarta. Okay, so you can get an idea of how winners looks like. Okay, what kind of stocks that really move up a lot. Okay, what kind of stocks that really like is the one that really like fly high. Okay, like fly high. So you get an idea of how things works. Okay, how things works. So yep, okay, if you are beginners, okay, you can join this class. Okay, if you are experienced traders, this will definitely help you to minimize losses. So if you talk about losses, this kind of stocks, right, you can avoid this kind of losses. Okay, huge losses, right? Huge losses. You can avoid huge losses. It helps you to avoid huge losses. Okay, if misplace your trading material, can you repurchase? I believe can, right? Maybe Andy Tan, maybe you just help this KK Go
Yeah, this one I need to check. Because normally we only provide once a day for the trainer. I mean for the trainees. So need to check with the company for Mr. Goh. Perhaps you can drop an email to support email. Then
yeah.
we will check again.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes, yes. Okay. So yeah. So that's all for me. Maybe yeah. And then you share your screen and then yeah, show them the email. What email? Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I will just share my screen. Okay, so all can hear me, right? Okay, now thank you very much to Andy who are spending. I think we have overrun almost 30 minutes, 36 minutes. Now 9:36. Sorry. So okay, back to go your questions. I think I just shared this slide. Let me just put it into the let's see a slideshow. You can see more clear, right? Okay, so this will be the support email you can send to support@cybergroup.com.sg, right? Okay, try not to call because some of us work from home. You send into the support email, we'll check from you whether we will able to arrange for the course parting. In fact, I think you are the only one for asking to miss out the course training material. Now, for those who are still online, well, like what Andy said, although today the whole session is, I think 70 to 80% of the participants, basically the past graduate who already graduate from the technical analysis system trading course. But however, for those who stay throughout, I believe some of you are still new, right? First time to know about Andy, first time to know about this course, right? So I'm strongly urge you to come in to join the course. Like I think Andy, you did mention earlier on, because the course starting from 1st January 2022, right, which is less than 2 months from now, exactly a month from now, today already 1st of January, right? Sorry, 1st of December. So starting from 1st January next year, which is next month, the payable fee will be straight away jump back to $428. So you think of it, the same duration of the course, the same trainer, the same so-called learning material, but you are paying